What's good, everyone? Hope you're all good. Welcome back to the Hotspur Cave. Jay, it's me. Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry for the lack of energy. I'm extremely tired. Also, apologies. Last night I had a stream set up, and I literally, after I ended the match reaction, I put my head on the pillow. I was out like a light. Can't lie to you lot. I was conked out. But we're here. Footy talks. Waiting on Northside. Waiting on Hooks. They'll be here shortly. But in the meantime, do me a favor. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel as well. We're like 40 subs away from 600 people. We can get there. So just like, you get me? Just subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends if you want to share it with your friends. If you don't want to share it with your friends, that's okay as well. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone that is locked in. Wagwan General. Big up John, man. What are you saying, bro? What are you saying, my guy? I see Mateus Tell standing in the front. You're taking the piss. You're taking the piss. Hey, listen, we're not gonna let this stick, yeah. This Diddy Cave shit is not gonna stick. We're not doing that. Big up Philly, man. Big up, man. Like he said, smash the lights, man. But we got, man. Northside LDN. What are you saying, bro? Oh.
Am I buffering?
Now you're good.
Yo.
What you saying?
Am I good? Yeah?
Yeah. You're good.
I'm blessed, man. What you saying, man? I'm good, bro. What you telling me?
Hold on. I think you're delayed a little bit.
It feels like I'm buffering.
Refresh it and jump back in. Technical difficulties.
Let me refresh.
Yeah. Refresh. Don't watch that, people. You get me? Little technical difficulty, but he will be back shortly. So, like I said, in the meantime, smash the likes, man. And this is gonna be a good one. I'm probably just gonna be getting cooked. But you know, yeah, man. Northside, what you saying, bro?
I'm good, man. What are you saying? What are you saying, bro? You're making the Premier League look bad, bro. What are you, man, doing, bro? What are you, man, doing? How are you, man? How are you this evening? Good evening. How are you this evening?
Bloody wonderful, mate. Bloody wonderful. Bloody fucking wonderful, man. You know what? I'm not even too mad. I'm not too mad, man. You know what I'm saying? My birthday's on Monday. I'm out of the country tomorrow morning. That's it, bro. I ain't got no stresses right now, Northside, man. No stresses. All my stress was last night when I had to watch that shit show of a performance. I don't know if you saw it. If you didn't, then congratulations. You know, that is a good thing you didn't have to witness that crap. And yeah, man, it is what it is. Obviously, you lot put 7 past PSV, showing us how it's done, and whatnot. But look at who we got to join us today, man.
Yeah,
half-time crook.
It's long for you now. It's long for you because the Hooks ain't gonna hold back.
Boy,
Big up Hooks.
boy.
It's his first time in the cave, people. So please. Give him a warm welcome. Both their links are pinned, so subscribe to their channels if you haven't already. And Hooks, what are you saying, man? What are you saying, bro? I hope you know you're my nemesis now, by the way. You're my nemesis, bro.
Nah, man, ain't nobody's my nemesis because nobody's ready for the war, bro. Like I said, I'm King Hooks and this, bro. Never bow, never break, never bend. You get it? So people can't war me on this thing. They think they can. You know, Northside thinks he can throw up my videos on his stream and call me Philip Porter and yeah, and you get it, and you get me Rick Ross and them things there, yeah. But bro, nobody don't want it. You know what I mean? Nobody don't want it, blood. You get it? Now I will never, ever forget the day. Yeah. Man called me, yeah, mixed race, Charlie Sloth, bro. Never in my life will I ever forget that, bro. Ever. Never. I'll never in my life. Never. Like, but it will be 20 years from now. You get it? I'll be with the walking stick. I'll buck no side out in the roads. I'll be like, bro, do you remember when you called me mixed race Charlie Slot? Like, killed it. Yeah, by the way. It's long in it. But, like, yeah, I'm kind of gassed, you know. I just came off the thing, man. I was on the Premier League fan zone, innit? Man got the call that man was on the TV thing. I was like, raw, man on the screen, blood. I was like, swear down. Yeah, I was there with fans. So I was like, raw, moving up in the world, blood. You get it? Remember?
Just cool, my G. Just easy.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, call me deluded and that. You get it? But you get it. The Premier League know my thing, bro. Get it, man. Know the football, dog. Yeah, man. Trust me. Remember what's busting jokes with Clinton Morrison, blood. I was like, swear down. Yeah. Boo boo bang. Boo bang, bang. Yeah, come on. But by the way, people, like and subscribe, innit? Obviously. Where you at now, bro?
558.
Yeah, not too far, man. You'll get 1K soon, man. You just gotta put in them shifts like Northside, you get it, car boy. Like, but no.
4 hours streaming,
no. Northside's
you're working hard, man. Big up to you, man. All the blessings are coming your way, man.
No, Northside's the real team. Do you know what? Yeah, people don't know. Yeah, bro. Without Northside, there's no hooks, bro. Without Northside, there's no hooks, bro. What after one stream, man, the man just started dropping the knowledge on man. It was like, yo, bro, gotta do this, gotta do that, and yeah, this stream that, this that consistency. I was like, don't worry about numbers, just keep on going. I was like, all right, cool. You know, when you see the famous man taking time out of their day to get it, give you advice, you take it, bro. And then look, here we are, man. Well, we still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go in it, but hopefully soon all the man them financially free in it. That's the do you know what? I want to see more brothers, yeah, that talk like me, yeah, in the mainstream thing in it. That's all I want to see in it. Like, because there's too many idiots that I see on the overlap that you get it. They don't know about this way of life. You know what I mean? Well, I can't believe you see that brother that got what was it? What did he get asked?
Arsenal history.
Who was yeah, and we got asked something along the lines of was it who signed Cedric Suarez? And he was like Wenger, and I was like, wait, you think Wenger is signing Suarez, bro? I nearly lost my mind, you know. I hate Suarez. I not on a personal thing, obviously, do your thing, heard your babes' levels, hear it. But football wise, I hate this brother so much, man. So much. So when I saw him try and insult Wenger like that, I couldn't believe it, bro. I actually couldn't believe it.
Why are you surprised though, man? You get me? Why are you surprised, bro? This is where we're at now, fam. You get me? When you got fans in the stadium asking you about penalty shootouts in group stage matches in the Europa League and that, bro, that's how you know your club's in the mud, isn't it? You get me, man? Man are asking me, hey, dude. So when do we go to penalties, man? Like, I'm thinking, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? But fuck all of that, man. Let's start with Arsenal because I don't want to talk about Tottenham first, innit?
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Nah, I don't, fam. Because if you watch my stream last night, you will know that I cooked every single one of them frauds that wear Lily White. You know what I'm saying? I cooked every single one of them. So we're going to start with you, man. You know what I'm saying? High and flying in Champions League. I was out and I kept checking my phone and it was goal. How you lot feeling? Is this the beginning of something special in Europe for you, man?
All I know is Northside is lucky that I couldn't make his match reaction in it because I would have jumped on there and hella man would have got cooked on that stream. Man were telling me, "Oh, don't disrespect PSV. How dare you disrespect PSV? How dare you think that we're already through? Oh, we ain't got no UCL heritage. Oh, we got knocked out to Sporting Lisbon in the Europa League, Villarreal, and all this rubbish. And we ain't got no attack. Who's gonna score the goals?" Man told me I should be worried about Noah Lang. I couldn't believe it. It's like sometimes people forget who I support. I genuinely feel that's what it is, isn't it? You know what I mean? I genuinely feel, yeah, that people have seen my club not win anything major in 21 years, but think that because of that, my club's Tottenham. Like, I think that's what people genuinely think, innit? Because I go to the Netherlands and I get that big legal smoke. Because obviously every time I've gone to the Netherlands, it's only been to get legal smoke. My club went there, got the legal smoke. Your club goes there. I don't think we need to say any more, innit? So obviously them man did their thing. I think for me to have like a proper assessment on it, to judge it properly, I need to see what we do against United, innit? I'll be real. Like, because...
You know who you lot got this weekend?
Yeah, United, innit, at Old Trafford. Because, like, I saw us absolutely punch up Man City, and then the very next game, I didn't see what I saw in the Man City game, innit? So, I just need to see what we do in the United game, and then after that, I'll be like, all right, cool. I see what I'm going, innit? Because the thing that I get, for me personally, the thing that I take the most from that game is this set of players are capable of scoring a lot of goals. That's what I take from it so far. Like, because I was at a place where I was like, raw, couldn't score against West Ham, raw, couldn't score against Nottingham Forest, which I mean is hard to do anyway. Scoring against Nottingham Forest is not easy, even when you have like your full 11. But raw, I was like, oh, it's looking bleak, innit? And then against PSV, we showed that, okay, cool, they have got it in their locker. So for me, it's the difference is in play, innit? Because we got given loads of space. We're not going to get that space against Manchester United. But the players need to find a way to adapt to that and still be as clinical as what they was. So we just got to wait and see. You know what I mean?
No, I hear it. North side. I didn't get to watch your match reaction, so I actually don't know what your thoughts are on the game in general. What were you saying, man? Surely it must have been a happy North side this week.
No, do you know what? Yeah, the manager got it right, innit? And the players turned up. Like, next to all of them turned up. You know what I mean? The only real negative I got from the game is Thomas Partey wasn't that great, giving away a stupid penalty. That was silly. And David Raya doing kick-ups in the middle of the pitch, which was unnecessary. Other than that, we played well. Odegaard, before he got his goal and assist, he was giving the ball a bit backward, sideways, losing the ball. But overall, it was a good performance, man. It's a good performance. I agree with Hooks. We shouldn't be getting too excited. It's PSV. Let's see when we go up against a better team, a proper team that can give us a game. And let's see what happens with this manager in terms of in-game management when plan A doesn't work. That's been my biggest critic about this manager. My biggest critique has been every time plan A doesn't work, he looks lost. Every time players aren't performing, he looks lost. Every time we have to switch it up, he looks lost. Do you know what I mean? So, listen, good win against PSV. You know what I'm saying? I think we're through. We did enough in the first leg. So, you know, got to give praise where praise is due. The manager got it right. Yeah, and the players... No,
we're not through yet, bro.
I will also praise Mikel Arteta as well for taking off Lewis Skelly that was on a yellow. I think that was good in-game management. Taking him off, you know what I'm saying? Because he could have got a second yellow. Some refs would have given that. So that was good from the manager. I don't mind giving, you know, props, but there's a limit to how much props you can give this manager as it stands because we've been inconsistent.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot that we've needed from this manager, like Hook said, against teams like Newcastle, Man United in the Cup, you know, losing to Inter Milan as well. We looked completely lost in that game. That we couldn't even get a goal back in that game. Losing to Bournemouth, struggling to beat Everton, struggling to beat Fulham. So when you look at the whole season, I don't look at just one game. I look at a game and say what we can take from it. What we can take from it is good in-game management. The players actually turning up. And yeah, that's all I can take from it, really. You know what I'm saying? I still got a lot of question marks with this manager. You done well against PSV, but that wasn't a Champions League final. You know what I mean? And this needs to continue before people get way too excited. We need one thing that's for sure. Those players need to play at that level against Real Madrid or Atleti to have any chance. They have to sustain that, you know? So for all the praise that they're getting, the season ain't over. You know what I mean? They need to turn up when it really matters. And that has been the biggest criticism over this manager's reign. No one sat here and said he can't string together, you know, a couple of wins or we can't go on a run. He's shown that in the last 5 years. What Arteta's also shown is every time it's the pressure time, in the pressure cooker's on, he's looked lost, just like these players. In every competition, let's be real, since the FA Cup in every competition. So, the questioning of this team and this manager is completely valid. And just beating PSV 7-1, we're supposed to. Let's be real. We outspend these lot. Arsenal fans love to talk about the money that City have. We completely outspend these lot. Let's be real. On wages, the players that we get in, we're supposed to beat them. You know what I'm saying? So they're not of our level. You know what I'm saying? The reason we were worried is because of the form and the way that we've been playing this season. But at the end of the day, we are supposed to be beating PSV. We're supposed to be beating teams that are, because Arsenal fans always like talking about money, that other teams that achieve big things, and the difference between money. The difference between money when Arsenal and PSV is night and day. Come on, let's be real. We're supposed to be beating them, bro.
But did you predict that we would?
No, I didn't.
So I personally don't think that you can not predict that we will, but then after we beat them and very convincingly say that we're supposed to beat them because you didn't think we beat them.
Okay, cool. Let's get into this then. Just because we're supposed to doesn't mean that I believe the team, the money that the manager's been given has been spent well, which is why we're looking at that bench and it looks all over the place, which is why we don't have valid backup in a lot of positions. 800 M spent, the team should look better than what it is. We should have a bench that doesn't just have Ethan coming off the bench and affecting the game. We should have more than that. We have a bunch of players that are leaving on a free. We've got a bunch of players that don't break into the team, even with injury. You know what I mean? We've got a bunch of players doing absolutely nothing. So just because we should be doesn't mean that I believe we will go into based on the way that the team's been built and our form this season. And even the way that we've been playing this season, it's been all over the place. Let's be real. We were capitulating, dropping points at the start of the season. The last couple of campaigns, yeah, we were starting to show cracks in the latter stages of the season. That is why I didn't believe that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like my reason in questioning this team was completely valid based on what I've seen.
No, I think you're well entitled to question the team, like as is anybody in it. But I just don't think that all of the people, because there was a lot of. I was on streams with many people. There's many Arsenal fans that were saying that we'll probably draw, if not maybe even lose. So then I just don't think that that's what you can think is going to happen in the game. And then when we completely annihilate them, say, oh, but that's what we're supposed to do.
But you even said,
no, but I was like that when we played last night. I said we should be beating AZ out tomorrow because let's be real, Spurs should be beating AZ, like without a question. But I knew we wasn't going to win because
but you didn't. Yeah, but you didn't win. So what I'm trying to say is it's not about being right or wrong. Like you're just justified in your position. So you can be out and be like, okay, yeah, we should have won the game and bun my team for not winning the game, but we still should have won it. Whereas with Arsenal fans, it's a bit different, innit? Because Arsenal fans were acting like a win was completely impossible. Like a lot of them. Do you know what I mean? Like at least from what I was seeing online, at least from what I was watching, at least from the people that I was speaking to, like the general consensus across what I saw was Arsenal are not going to win this game. So,
and you disagreed?
Yeah, I predicted 4-1.
You thought we're going to win 4-1.
I was humble. It turns out I was humble.
Look at the valuation hooks of PSV. Their team is valued at 300 million euros, which is what 280 million pounds. Arsenal, our team is valued at 1.15 billion euros, not pounds, euros. So, bro, this is what I'm saying. The money, the valuation of the team, the money we spend, we are supposed to. With that money, the fact that we're in a position that people were questioning it just goes to show how badly this team has been built and how poorly this manager's done overall in this 5-year tenure. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? We are supposed to be winning. If you spend money, you're supposed to see quality for your money. Me looking at the bench and seeing Jorginho, Zinchenko, and Sterling and players like that on the bench, that ain't good enough, bro. That's why
it's disgusting. It is disgusting, isn't it? It is. But I feel like that's a separate issue, innit? And then just on the valuation thing, like we didn't spend 1.15 billion in it. So the fact that that's what the squad is valued at, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's something.
But we did spend big money on Rice. What was Rice? Over 100 M's. Then we spent
100 M's in it.
That's already half their team. On 2 players, we spent half the valuation of their team just on 2 players A lot.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I do hear that, but I don't. This is just my personal opinion. Now, I think there's loads of ballers out there in the world that aren't like 100 million, but can play better than
So why don't
players
we find
that are
them?
100 million. Why don't we find them? That's a recruitment issue. Like, which is again is a separate issue. That's a recruitment issue, which hopefully will be solved. Hopefully, when our new sporting director comes in. So hopefully, going forward,
Who is that guy, by the way? I've been hearing a lot. I've been seeing a lot of shit about.
do you know what it is? Yeah, this is. Do you know what? This is the one thing that annoys me about football news, and I used to be able to ignore it when I wasn't doing content, but I can't ignore it anymore. Is that it'll be like, okay, Andrea Berta, advanced stage, like most advanced, and like Fabrizio's tweeting it, this brother's tweeting it, that brother's tweeting it, this news outlet, that news outlet's tweeting it, but then literally 4 or 5 days later, there's 4 people that have like sort of made it to like the final stage, the final fight that are being considered, and one of them is Jason Ato in it. So it's like in one breath, yeah, I'm being told that I'm getting what we need, but then in the other breath, it's like, oh shit, someone's trying to bring me back. That it's all about engagement in it, and it's so hard to like when you're doing content. It's so hard to avoid it in it because I have to talk about it. I have to talk about it. If I wasn't doing content, I'll be so real. I wouldn't give 2 shits about who we're linked to or who's going to be the sporting director. The only thing that I would care about is once the sporting director is in and what the sporting director does once they're in. But because I do content, I have to have an opinion. I have to talk about it. And it's just one of those weird things about being a content creator, in it. But my personal opinion, this will be the biggest summer for Arsenal fans. Whatever sphere of the fan base that you're on, because this summer will show you what we actually want to do. Because, for example, let's just say we do bring in Andrea Berta, yeah, that immediately will show every Arsenal fan, yeah, that's a board signing, that's an owner signing, that's a board sign. Like Andrea Berta is the board going, okay, you know what? I think we do need to remove just a tiny bit of power away from Mikel in it, because obviously he's doing too much at the moment, which in my opinion is not a bad thing, because I do believe that if Mikel, because it's like Wenger, if Mikel was just put in a position where all he has to worry about is being a coach, he would probably do a lot better than what he's doing now. But he has to worry about too much. So if Berta comes in, that's like cool. They're alleviating a bit of power, and they're going, Mikel, you focus on the pitch, training ground, all of that. Berta, you're doing the vision, like all the vision, direction, all of that. Who we go for, what areas we target, market, player profile, all of that. That's your job, innit? Now, if we give the role to Ato, I promise you I'll crash out on a different level. But if we give the role to Ato, that Arsenal fans can take that as Mikel won the battle of having the most power at the club. And Ato, not even just by the fact that he has like no experience at all at being a sporting director at all. Yeah. It's showing that the board don't want, basically the board aren't preparing for a potential exit of Mikel Arteta. That's what that hire there will show. It should show everybody that the ownership have zero intention of a future without Mikel Arteta, because Mikel Arteta is just going to bully Aito. He's just going to bully him. Do you know what I mean? I want, for example, I don't know if it's the case, but let's just say, for example, Arteta's like, I want Sesko, but Aito's like, but I want Gyökeres. It doesn't matter what you want, bro. We're getting Sesko because I'm Arteta and you're Ato. And Ato's probably thinking, I don't want to piss off the big dog because I want to lose my job. So, yeah, this summer is massive. And then away from the sporting director, yeah, it's about who we sign. Because a lot of people talk about the squad depth and how, we don't have squad depth and our squad depth is shit, and you go to the B team and it's dead. But that's because we don't have key players in key positions that you can look at and be like, okay, yeah, they're the Don Dada of their position in it. So right now it's like, cool, Havertz up top. You know, obviously people have their opinions. I like Havertz, some people don't, is what it is. But when Havertz goes,
do you say you like Havertz?
Yeah, I like Havertz as a footballer. Then you go, cool, Jesus. So going from Havertz to Jesus, it makes your squad depth look a bit mad. But then when Havertz and Jesus are out, and then you have to go to Trossard or you have to go to Moreno, it exposes your squad depth even more in it. But let's just say your first team striker is Gyökeres or Isak, yeah, and then let's just say they go out, and then your next striker is Havertz. That squad depth there, that's a lot better. The same on the left wing. If Martinelli's out, you go to Trossard. Martinelli's dead, in my opinion. Martinelli's dead. Trossard this season has been super dead. So the squad depth looks mad. But let's just say you have, let's just say you have Rafinha, yeah, on the left wing. And then if Rafinha goes out, you got Trossard or Martinelli. The squad depth don't look that bad, innit? Because you don't expect your B team to be as strong as your A. Nobody has that. Not even Man City have that anymore. Do you know what I mean? Not even Real Madrid have that anymore. Like, it's very rare to see that be the case, isn't it? Like, you're not going to have, cool, I have Rafinha on the left wing, and then my next left winger is Lookman. That's not going to happen. It would be, in a perfect world, it'd be great, but it's not going to happen, innit? So we need to go into this window, and we just need to not play no games. We actually just need to go out and get the people that we need to get. And I'll be honest, like, I would be happy if Berta came in, because then I can start actually having potentially a bit of faith in there being a chance that Arteta could leave if he doesn't do anything this season. Because I think that's something that Berta may push for. I don't think Ito would push for that. I think Campos maybe push for that. I don't think Ito will push for that. Campos, Berta, they will push for that. I don't think Rosicky or whatever other player that Arteta's played with that can do the role would push for that, innit? So, yeah, man, it's an important summer, man.
I've got a question for both of you, innit? I've got a question for both of you. Before we talk about the United game, because I'd really, really love for United to just punch you man up this weekend. That'd be amazing. But
it's not going to happen.
Is there a possibility, and hear me out here, is there any possibility you guys could drop out of the top four? North side, I'll go to you first, because I know what Hooks is going to tell me, innit? I know what this guy's going to say. So, North side, what are you saying? Is there a possibility? Because, let's be real, your form in the league, although it hasn't been the worst form ever, like, you could be us, innit? You really could be us, but you're not. You're still a little bit shaky, man. You know what I'm saying? Mentality, a few mentality problems. Your manager's crap, in my opinion. What are you saying, bro?
I think listen, out of the top four, I think it's quite unlikely. I don't think Newcastle and Chelsea or Bournemouth will put enough games, string of games together to get us out of the top four. But I don't think it's not impossible. I do think that we may not finish second because of the way that we're playing. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a bigger possibility of us not finishing second, isn't it? I feel like we could drop a lot lower. You know, well, not a lot lower, but we can finish lower because we've just been inconsistent in the league, innit? We've been inconsistent. It's been lethargic. We've looked all over the place, and he just looked at like he's out of ideas in the league. I can't even lie. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't think, more than likely, we don't drop out of the top four. You know what I mean? There's almost 10 points between us and Chelsea, who are fifth. They've been all over the place as well. You know what I'm saying? They haven't been super convincing. Bournemouth, you know what I'm saying? They're doing well, but are they going to consistently perform towards the end of the season? I expect them dropping points. Newcastle, good team as well, but I expect them dropping points. So it's possible, but I think that we don't finish the season second, bro. That's what I think. I don't think we finish the season second. I think we probably drop down to like fourth or something. You know what I mean? Like third or fourth. That's what I think, bro, because we're just looking rubbish in the league. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I don't really care. That's the thing, though. I don't really care, bro. Like, if you finish second, third, or fourth, or fifth, bro, we didn't win the league, innit? Like, I genuinely don't care, innit? Like, my aim is to win the league. That's what I want for my club. And if we're not winning the league, I don't give a shit, innit? Like, tell me what second's done for me the last 3 years. What's it done for me, bro? It's done nothing for me. You know what I mean?
You look like you agree. Hooks, you're nodding your head like.
No, I'll be real, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I don't like to give up in it. I don't like to give up in it. But I'll be honest, like, if let's just say, for example, worst case scenario, we went to Old Trafford and we lost, yeah. Then what I would be saying, this is just me personally, I'll be saying, cool, don't play any of the first team in any more of the, well, not the whole first team, but the key players, just don't play them in the Premier League, and then just put all your eggs into the Champions League basket. That's what I would be saying personally, like, because really and truly, it benefits me in both ways, right? Because if we was to finish second again, yeah, the manager and certain parts of the fan base can push the narrative of we haven't regressed because we finished second again. So do you know what I mean? There's a narrative to push there, innit? And however, if we let's just say, for example, we was to finish third, or we finished fourth, or we finished fifth, yeah. First thing, it really doesn't matter, because like we don't win the league. It's just another position for Champions League football, innit? But now we've factually regressed, and it's something that nobody can argue. Like, nobody can argue. I finished second, and now I finished fourth.
They'll say injuries, Hooks. They'll say injuries.
Yeah, no, they will. I think they'll say injuries regardless of what. Like, even if we went on to win the Premier League, I think the narrative that people will spin is, oh, this is one of the greatest Premier League wins in history ever because of the injuries that Arsenal had in it. So like, they're all like, injuries are always going to be pushed, but I don't think anybody, because look, I think there's a big difference, yeah, between we finished second and the only team we couldn't beat was Liverpool because of injuries, to we finished fourth or fifth, it's because of injuries. I think it's two very different things, isn't it? So, like, look, all it's at the point, yeah, where all I can do is account for myself in it. I can't really hold any real responsibility for what other people say online, and I'm well aware of how stupid like my fan base is on Twitter. Like, I've actually muted a lot of them. Do you know what I mean? A lot of them, I don't see them no more, because the rubbish that they chat is like is unbelievable, innit? But I would, me personally, if you lose at Old Trafford, or it's not even lose at Old Trafford, I think if you lose again this season, then from whatever game you've lost, just hold your hands up and just say, cool, league done, and put all your energy into the Champions League. Because what I would, and I can see him doing it, but what I really want to avoid, yeah, for example, is, cool, Arsenal are through to the next round of the Champions League. Cool, boom. It doesn't matter who we face. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, the same applies, yeah. We lose whatever game is before that. I think it's Chelsea. I think that's a whole different story. If we lose to Chelsea, I'll lose my mind. But we lose to Chelsea, yeah. Cool. Then we go to the next Premier League game. We've lost to Chelsea. He plays the first team, yeah, the strongest 11. And then let's just say, I don't know, Wanyeri and Rice get injured and they can't play against Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid. We've now fucked up our chances at winning a game that means a lot more to the club, because you couldn't put the ego aside. Do you know what I mean? You couldn't put it aside. So yeah, man. Just
Unai Emery got fired for that, Hooks. When you think about it, yeah, Unai Emery, he could have got top 4. He put all his eggs into the Europa League, yeah, because we were near the final. Got to the final, didn't win it, and then was sacked for finishing 5th. Now the manager may not finish 5th, but at the same time, will the club keep the same energy? Because he went for the cup. He saw that we're not going to win the league. Yeah, we were close, and he was like, "Yo, let me gamble because we are close to qualifying for Champions League. Let me go for the Europa because this club never won nothing in Europe since the Cup Winners' Cup." And I kind of understood it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, bro, It's a chance to win a cup, bro. Like, I will celebrate the Europa League like it's the Champions League. My club never won nothing in Europe in my lifetime. Do you know what I mean? So I don't care, bro. I'm celebrating that, bro. I'm going crazy. You know what I mean? What was his reward? You finished 5th. You got to a Europa League final. We haven't been to a European final since 2006, and you're fired. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to keep that same energy with Arteta because they love Arteta. Do you know what I'm saying? So this guy could finish 5th, put all his eggs into the Champions League, like Hook said, and I bet you any money he still keeps his job. And this is what I don't like about this club, bro. They don't keep the same energy. Don't keep the same energy, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? And that was a manager, that hasn't had 5 years and 800 M's to get into the top 4 to even achieve anything. Like, he wasn't even back in the player profile that he wanted. Yet he was put to the sword as soon as he didn't deliver. I agree with that, but at the same time, I want like the standards I had for Wenger, the standards I have for any manager at Arsenal. Like, my standards for Arsenal has not changed regardless of the manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, you bring me Ancelotti, you bring me Inzaghi, you bring me Simeone. The standard's still the same, bro. If they don't achieve, I'm them out. You get me? Like, at the end of the day, I'm the club first. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like this club would do that because this manager is a great shield for this ownership. Great shield for this ownership, bro.
Do you know what the difference is? Do you know what the difference is? And I mean, people don't have to agree with the difference, but it's what the difference is I feel like when we hired Emery, that was the club going, we have to win something. I feel that's why I feel like the intention of the club was cool. Emery's a manager I think he's won the most Europa Leagues. I'm pretty sure he's won the most Europa Leagues. They was probably looking at the context of, we're gonna be playing in the Europa League. Wenger's left. Let's get a manager that can go and win us something. And when you look at it logically, Emery's probably got one of the highest chances of winning Arsenal the Europa League, innit? Now, the difference with Arteta and why I think he gets more like leeway than what Emery got is because I believe Emery and Arteta came into the role with different objectives. So what Emery was being judged upon is not the same things as what Arteta is being judged upon. Whether we think that's right or wrong is a different story. So from a fan's perspective, because I don't know, it's hard to think about sometimes, because I like the fact that Arteta has brought me to a place where I can go into every season now and know that I have a pretty good chance of winning the league. I haven't been able to do that in a while, innit? Cool. He's fixed a lot of things in the background. Cool. He's like brought in a crop of players that, yeah, some of them I don't like, but I can acknowledge that, you know, a lot of them are either better or can potentially be better than what we've had before under Emery and like the latter years of Wenger. And they've just fully bought into this. We'll ride it out until we win something. Now, what Arsenal should have done from a fan's perspective is, cool, it didn't work out with Emery, but let's carry it on. Like, cool, it didn't work with Emery. Cool, let's bring someone in that we think can win us a trophy. And that's imagine they came to a fork in the road and they decided to go down a different path than what they probably should have in it. Do you know what I mean? So like when we got rid of Emery,
didn't you not sack him mid-season?
Not mid-season. I think we got rid of him in November.
Yeah.
November.
But he was still en route. He still could have won you lot something. Was it not based off of the league?
The FA Cup. Arteta's FA Cup. He done the majority of that campaign for the FA Cup.
No, he didn't. What
do you mean he didn't?
He didn't. Arteta actually
he did that full campaign for the FA Cup.
No, Arteta actually had the full campaigin
for the FA Cup.
Yeah, because it was the COVID season where the season got delayed, so the FA Cup didn't in January.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he actually. So when people say to me Emery team, like, do you know what I mean? I kind of don't hear it because Emery wasn't able to do something with that team, and Arteta kind of. Do you know what I mean? Like, but that's what. This is maybe why a lot of Arsenal fans are annoyed, isn't it? Because, cool, you sack a manager in November. Arguably, that's probably the worst time to bring in someone and go, let's start a project.
No, but what? But this is the thing, though. You said they got Unai Emery, and I agree with you. Yeah? They got Unai Emery because he's a specialist in the Europa League. Yeah. Why not go and get a manager that's a level above? Ancelotti was there available. Why not go and get Ancelotti? Like, because at the end of the day, when you look back, and I already knew this was going to happen. Like, Arteta's had all this money and all this time. You look at it. When's the last time we got to a final, bro? After we won the FA Cup, when's the last time we got to a final? We're not even getting to a final no more. Do you know what I'm saying? If you went and got Ancelotti, come on, he's levels above Unai Emery. Respectfully, I don't think Unai Emery is a bum, but he's levels above him. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's won league titles everywhere he's gone. It's like, why would you not? Do you know what I mean? When you see an opportunity like that, why would you not take that? Like, it don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense to me. Like, why not go and get Ancelotti, bro? Like, I just don't understand it. You get a specialist in the Europa League, but you don't get a specialist in the Champions League, but yet your objective is to get us back into the Champions League. Makes no sense.
I think it's because, well, this is just me assuming now. I think it's because if you bring in the likes of an Ancelotti, or someone like that, they're going to want to spend a lot of money now. Like, because Ancelotti could have come in the exact same as Arteta and been like, yeah, this whole squad needs like a rehaul in it. But the difference is Ancelotti would want that rehaul done in one transfer window. Yeah. Whereas Arteta is like, do you know what? I'm cool to it to be a process over time. Use maybe 6 to 8 windows to get back to that point. And like it's like when you run a business, if there's a cheaper way to do something, if there's a cheaper way to achieve the same result, you're gonna do it in it. So, but that's a L on the board. That's an L on the ownership. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't fault Arteta. This is the thing. I can't fault Arteta for A, accepting the role at Arsenal, because why wouldn't he? And then B, accepting the 15 million a year new contract. By the way, do you think I give a shit about any of you? 15 million a year? Yeah. But I only need to get top 4. Yeah. Sign me up. Why would I sign me up? Why would I not? You know what I mean?
I don't blame Arteta for taking the job, Hawks. I blame our ownership for even in the first place. You just said something, about getting Ayo into the job because he's a novice. But why would they not do that? They are appointing the manager that's a novice. You get me? They set the president. I mean, like, Edu wasn't like, I know Edu worked a little bit before coming to Arsenal, but he wasn't like a specialist in his job either. Like, this club has not gone down that route. Do you know what I mean? Look at the candidates that we had for that job as well. Like Rosicky, like trying to promote Mertesacker from the youth academy setup to being a sporting director and stuff like that. Like, this club doesn't want specialists, bro. And this is why we ain't gonna win nothing. You know what I mean? They don't want specialists, bro. They've weeded that out. You know what I mean? They weeded it out, and now they've gone down like this whole backing us so much that I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, man, chill up, bro. You got a vase, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got a vase. You can hold your flowers in there. You can hold the flowers that you man are gonna give Liverpool at their guard of honor when you man play them later on this season.
Hook said we're no different to you lot. I feel like we're the same, bro. We used to not be the same. We used to. When me and Hooks
North London is pink. I've been saying this North Side. What did I tell you?
Same, bro. The only thing is, we spend more money than you. That's what makes it look a little bit better. But really and truly, it makes it look worse, bro. It makes it look worse because we're showing how you blow 800 M's and still not be able to win the league, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, really and truly, like,
we're nothing better, by the way.
Like, at the end of the day, do you get sacked if you don't win anything at Arsenal? No, you don't. You can still keep your job. We're wasting money on players, Spurs, you lot don't spend the money that we spend, But
to be fair, we sack managers, though.
The objectives of both clubs are the same, bro. Tottenham, as long as you get Champions League football, you keep your job, bro. It doesn't matter about trophies. Arsenal, do you know what I'm saying? You keep your job. If you're just in the top 4, you keep your job. When did they sack Wenger? Out of the top 4. When did they sack Emery? Out of the top 4. Why is this manager, since he's got into the Champions League, let him fall out of the Champions League, and then I feel like then there's a chance.
Pull the trigger.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they want.
There's too many factors that affect the club by you, man. Because this is the problem, When you finish in the Champions League consistently, bro, it's almost like when you're used to eating a certain meal. Do you know what I'm saying? And then say every day of the week, steak, potatoes every day of the week. And then one day you just decide, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna have a dirty chicken chop. Your belly's gonna be turning in the morning, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if
you know what it is?
if you man don't finish in the Champions League,
you know when you got a motive, yeah, and you know what barber always like, you know what I mean, gives you that bad boy trim where you're like, yo, I feel like a 10-10, I feel 10-10, yeah. But this day, your barber ain't answered. You turn up to the shop. There's some next man that everyone's avoiding. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, boss man, you want a trim? You go to get a trim, you're like, oh, yo, what can I do, man? My guy's not here, yeah? And then your hair's slanted and it's carnival and there's nothing you can do, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's looking like Mount Everest on the top of your head. You know what I mean? That's what it's like, bro. That's what it's like.
Never cheat on your barber, yeah? Because I learned the hard way, bro. Like I used to always go to this one barber, yeah, in Edmonton, innit? At the time, it was called at the time, I can't remember the name of it, but his name was Hakeem, innit? Still to this day, the coldest barber that I ever had in my life, innit? Man from Edmonton will know about man like Hakeem, innit? Yeah. Now, one day I went there, yeah, and he wasn't there. I was like, raw, like, where's Hakeem? And that people telling me, yeah, he don't barber no more, and he's got a problem with his eyesight, innit? I was like, oh shit, man, I lost the gold mine, didn't it? So cool. I needed a trim. So I went to this place called Top Cut. And wait, Jay, you might know Top Cut, innit? Because obviously your ground. Yeah, I went Top Cut, yeah. And I let some random brother cut my hair, yeah. Bro, not only was the trim not levels, innit? Because these times, yeah, I don't know if man remember, but the skin fade with the border, it was a legit thing, innit? Like, obviously, man, it weren't levels. But then, like, I think it was like 2 to 4 weeks later, man's got ringworm. Why have I got ringworm? Why have I got ringworm? What? Like, cause my head was mad. Bro, my head was mad. And I went to the doctor, they're like, yeah, you got ringworm. And I'm like, how the hell have I got ringworm? And it's like, oh yeah, like I was like, I went to a different barber. It's like, yeah, maybe they didn't clean their utensils properly, innit? And do you know what I mean? So yeah, defo don't cheat on your barber, innit?
Did you not trust the process?
I was trusting Hakeem's process, innit? Because his process won me trophies, yeah. But his process won me hella trophies. I won't lie, but yeah, the barber thing is crazy. But you know what? Yeah, let's be like, let's. Do you know? Yeah, I feel like sometimes Arsenal fans need to have like an honest conversation. Yeah, we've never been this like super massive club. Like, I feel like a lot of our expectations are like, we've seen Arsenal get. Do you know what? I feel like a lot of Arsenal's expectations come from, and I'm speaking about more specifically my generation, because obviously the generation just before me would have been, I don't know, maybe somewhere between 20, teenager to early 20s. They would have seen like the George Graham stuff. They would have seen like the Anfield '89. They would have seen us lift the Cup Winners' Cup. They would have seen us win the league and all of that. So they would have seen us win the Carabao Cup, innit? But my generation, I feel like they need to maybe temper their expectations a bit, innit? Because we've actually, like, obviously I know my club's got hella heritage in England, innit? But we ain't seen our club do anything in Europe. Like, we've seen us get to one final. Sorry, 2 finals. Sorry, three finals, because we lost to Galatasaray. That's another pain for me. Like when we lost to Galatasaray in the UEFA Cup final, innit? But we haven't seen our club. We haven't seen our club lift the major European honors to then say that Bayern Munich moved this way, Real Madrid moved this way. We should be moving that way. Like, for me, I think that what Arsenal need to do is they need to show ambition, yeah, to try and just get the first one. Because I think when you get and maybe I'm deluded, maybe I am, but I feel like when Arsenal break that we don't have a UCL, I believe that's when it truly starts for Arsenal, innit? Like, because I feel like that will not. I feel like that's something that will make everyone at Arsenal go, okay, we've arrived now. Do you know what I mean? We've arrived now, and if we could do it, beating the likes of Real Madrid, beating the likes of Liverpool, beating the likes of Barcelona or a Bayern or even an Inter Milan, then I feel like that will give us the confidence to go on and do more. And I also think that then would be in a scenario where I don't think we would lose out on like any transfer battle we go into with anybody. I don't think anyone goes, oh, I want to go to the other team, because we've won whatever everyone else has won. We have that Champions League now. Do you know what I mean? So I just think that, yeah, cool. You can be vexed about like how we're currently doing. You can be vexed at the fact that like it's potentially another season of finishing second in the league, potentially another season of winning nothing. But I genuinely feel like Arsenal fans, they need to be pulled back down to earth. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like they're somewhere up in by Pluto and Mars and them places there, even trying to set the same sort of expectations that Real Madrid have or Bayern have in it, because we're just not the same. You can want to get there. You can want to get there, because I want to get there. But I would love nothing more than my club to be like, what 15, 16 Champions Leagues? Bring me that. Bring me that. Yeah, bring me that. Pray for Bayern this season, though. Do you know what, yeah?
Crazy.
Do you know what, yeah? Northside's going to hate this year, but I actually don't fear anyone in the Champions League right now.
Next question. Anyways, moving on swiftly, fam. I'm not allowing... Nah.
But hear me out, yeah? I don't fear any team, yeah? I respect teams. I respect teams, yeah? But I don't fear them. And I don't think that I should. Personally. Why should I fear any of these teams? Man are gonna tell me, oh, I should fear Real Madrid because of Mbappe and Vinny Jr. and Rodrigo.
If you man get Madrid, Mbappe is gonna score a hat-trick.
I watched Betis. Did you get it? Betis done them over.
Yeah, but that's different.
No, but people say it's different. And so people will say, oh, this is what people do. It's different because no Champions League. But Real Madrid, need I remind you, they had to qualify, you know. They went through they had to prove their worth against Man City to get into the next round. Do you know what I mean? I didn't have to do that. And do you know why? Because part and parcel of it, yeah, is my defense in the Champions League has been exceptional this season. We've only conceded 4 goals.
Oh my God, I just put Elijah on timeout by accident.
Yeah, I know Northside's up there wishing that you put me on timeout, innit? But brother North, man, yeah.
Oh shit.
Continue,
man.
We need to understand, yeah. If you wanna, do you know what? Yeah, I'll do a. Cool. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll do an analogy, innit? Because you gave the barbershop analogy. I'll give you an analogy, yeah? Cool. Say, you know, you've gone to your barber's there, yeah? He's giving you that 10-10 trim, yeah? And obviously you got the long hair in it, so you got your locks done, all of that fresh, retwist, all of that wavy, yeah? You got obviously famous brother, so you got the Louis Vuitton bag, you got the Moncler jacket, you know, with the hoodie thing. Yeah, you got the Versace jeans. You get me, hot stepping, yeah? Now, say you go to the rave and you see a super lengthing, yeah? If you don't believe, yeah, or have the confidence, yeah, that you can grab that girl, are you getting her?
No, but this is the difference.
In
that situation, yeah, I'm prepared. I got fresh jeans. My garms is looking 10-10. Yeah, my trim is looking 10-10. I've pulled gal before. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a different scenario. Arsenal's going into this situation never pulled the Champions League before. We're not prepared. There's no fresh teams. There's no garments fresh. The trim is looking dusty. Do you know what I'm saying? They're all nappy. You know what I'm saying? There's mold growing in between the flipping dreads. That's the difference, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when we had, you see 06, I didn't fear Real Madrid. You know, I respected them, but I didn't fear them. Do you know why? Because I knew that team was leveled. Do you get me? When the team is levels, I don't fear no one. When I know where my team's at, of course I fear, because I already know, that we're going to get slapped up because we are not prepared. It's a different confidence. When you go in to move to a gal, and your breath stinks, you come out of work, you're looking nappy, you got a hole in your flipping boots from work. Yeah, I'm saying you're looking crusty, bro. Yeah, I'm saying, in between the there's a bit of your hand, it's ashy. I'm saying everything's looking crazy for you. You know what I'm saying? Then once that, are you going to be confident moving to a girl? You're not as much.
But it's not that bad, man. You're acting like you're acting like we're trying to move to the 10-10 with Diodora Crep, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I know. We ain't got the
Lonsdale on. We got the Lonsdale. we got the Lonsdale. What are you talking about? We ain't even got like a little TK Maxx thing on a cheap thing. You know what I mean?
No, man. No, we ain't got the with the alligator on the. No, we ain't got. No. We got the
Polish Lonsdale. You know what I'm saying? The ones without the laces. That's how we're moving, bro. You're telling me be confident. Come on, man.
No, we got. I think we got. No. Like I think we got the Clarks in it.
No, we ain't even got the Clarks.
No, we got the Clarks. No, we got the
Clarks. We ain't even got the Clarks. I'll be real, we ain't even got the. Because if we had the Clarks, we could have won the Europa League. We didn't, innit? Under this manager. So we ain't even got the Clarks. But don't do Clarks dirty like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, Clarks are wavy. Like I think that's why we're gonna get Miko in the Clarks, man. Clarks are wavy. Like you wear the Clarks. Yeah,
we ain't even got the Nigerian alligator skin boots. You know the shoes, the ones that point up, the one for church. We ain't even got that ones there, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got the plimsolls. You know when you didn't bring your PE kit, you get them plimsolls, bro. You know what I mean? With 50 man's BO foot in there. You know what I mean? Danking up the place. That's what we got. Let's keep it real. Like, bro, we shouldn't be in this position. And I get it, bro. But at the same time, let's be real. The Arsenal that we grew up supporting isn't the Arsenal we see no more, bro. You know what I mean? Like, the way that I feel isn't how I want to feel. It's how this club has made us feel, bro. Let's keep it real. Like, I don't want to be like this. Yeah, I'm saying, bro, I had hella chest when we won the league, bro. I had hella chest. In 06, I had hella chest, bro. Thierry Henry with scoring that 1-0 against Real Madrid, bro. I had chest, bro. But the team gave me that ability to be like that. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no point having chest and your team ain't doing nothing. Your team is always letting you down. What am I having chest about? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like that hurts more, innit? Because you build yourself up when in the back of your mind, you know they're going to let you down, bro. We're not prepared. This is the thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, I'm not going to lie, bro. Like, if Arteta needs a miracle to win the Champions League, bro. We ain't winning the Champions League. He needs a miracle. If he wins me in the Champions League, bro, erect a statue outside the stadium, bro. Nah, real talk, bro. Super Mick. He knows exactly what we need. Bro, I swear down, he wins me a Champions League, I'm fully Arteta in, bro.
Are you top Gooner next season?
Huh? 100%. I got a Champions League. At least I got a basis to it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not just, bro. I'm saying this, bro. Win me a major honor, and the manager can stay. I have no problem. But win me the honor, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I can't do this blind faith stuff, bro. It just hurts in the end. Because you know what? Yeah, everybody that says back the club, everybody that says be positive, everybody that says we're gonna do this, they're just as hurt as me at the end of the season. So what does it actually shield you from? Nothing. You're still gonna get the same level of disappointment. Do you know what I mean? So you might as well be real with it, accept it, because that's just what it is, isn't it? And then push next season for the club to do more.
Do you know what it is?
Bro, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Even if we didn't have injuries, Hooks, I got to go quick. But quickly, before I go, let's be real, Hooks, You're gonna honestly tell me, without injuries, we're going to win the league. We was gonna win anything. We weren't gonna win anything, bro. It wasn't, because when you look at the games, and I went back to see some of the games that we dropped points, and what players were out. Bro, we lost to Newcastle the first time we played Newcastle this season. Only Saka out. What does that mean? The team ain't good enough. Because how come you're not going to score no goals because Saka's out? You can't beat Newcastle. Man United, Saka was out. We couldn't beat them at the cup. Fulham, we couldn't beat them. We had Saliba and Partey out. 2 defensive players. Against Villa, we drew. we had Ben White, Saka, and Partey out. This is what I mean. The team ain't good enough, bro. Everton, we drew against that. We only had Partey and Ben White out. Bournemouth, we lost that game. We had Saka and Odegaard out. Chelsea, we had a full squad. We drew. These games, I'm sorry, if this team is so great and this manager is so great and the bench is so great, we should be able to deal with that, bro. We should be able to deal with that, bro.
Drawing out, I hear what you're saying, but like a lot of those games, you said Saka was out. And let's be real. If you look at
four of them.
If you look at the
one-man team, exactly my point.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you look at the start of, well, at least the start of the season that Saka was having, like Saka was on track to have arguably his best season that he's had. I'm talking numbers wise now. And before people tell me, set piece FC, Saka only has 3 Premier League assists from corners in it. Everything else has been from open play. Like he still has a GA that a lot of people that apparently are better than him have not matched. So we just have to accept that Saka is different levels. And if Saka was still here, then I think we may not be first, but we're definitely not 13 points behind Liverpool, which means we would be within, no, but it means we'd be within more of a shout. There would be more pressure on Liverpool.
Yes, I agree. There'll be more pressure, but ultimately Saka alone, performing at that level isn't enough for us to win major honours. Let's keep it real. That's why you said we'll be in touching distance, not that we'll be winning. Is Saka going to be the difference maker in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup and in the Champions League? No, bro. Like, let's be real. Doesn't mean that he's not a good player. Doesn't mean I don't rate him. Doesn't mean I like Saka. I think he's a great player. But he's not that player. And we've had him for most of Arteta's reign at Arsenal, fit and raring to go. And he's never been that player to be the difference maker to get us over the line. That's the thing, bro. This is why I say, bro, it's irrelevant about injuries at Arsenal because we're not good enough because we never addressed what we needed to. Do you know what I'm saying? You know why? Because we always go, but Saka won't hold bench if we get a right winger that's better than him. It doesn't matter, bro. Who cares if he's out of the team? Because clearly, us buying players that can do a job is why we're in this position. We bought Sterling thinking he could do a job. The guy's died. We bought Zinchenko thinking he could do a job. The guy's died. We bought Jesus and Havertz. All these players ain't good enough. Jorginho, all these players, Kivior. These are all players that don't challenge the starting 11. Why don't we build the team and get in? If you can't get better in that, get somebody that is only slightly below to actually challenge. Do you get what I mean? If you can't identify that, don't get players that are comfortably levels behind. And this is why we're in that situation. Do you know what I mean? Like Jorginho's comfortably levels behind. Kivior's comfortably levels behind. Sterling's comfortably levels behind. This is the problem, bro. Like, it's too much of this. Oh, let's not disrupt the starting 11. Why? Why do we load this starting 11 up? They've not won us any major honors, bro. Like, who are they? We had a better bench when we had the Invincibles, bro. Those players could actually perform. When we had Henry out, we had Bergkamp out, these men were still balling out. That was the difference that we had. We had that before. Now you're looking at it thinking, rah. You know what I'm saying? We could have, we had Vieira, but we had Edu. Very good footballer, bro. Very good footballer. You know what I'm saying? Look at the levels that we had on the bench. They were pushing the starting 11, bro. And when we had to rely on them, they actually delivered. Now we got a bench that, bro, we're dreading when we have to play them, bro. Which is why we have to play players out of position. We have to play Ethan out of position. We have to play Partey out of position. We have to play all these players out of position because the bench ain't good enough to make up for the bench. We have to play Skelly out of position. He's not even a defender. He's a midfielder that's covering. Why? We've bought like 4 or 5 flipping left backs. Why are we playing Partey at right back in some games? We've bought how many defenders, bro? Do you know what I mean? Like, why are we playing Moreno as a striker? Yeah, injuries, cool. Injuries, but we already knew that Jesus is injury prone in the last 2 seasons. Why are we doing that for? Why did we get rid of Balogun if we knew that Jesus is injury prone? How does that make sense? You get rid of Nketiah and who are you bringing in? Do you know what I'm saying? Who ever thought that if Saka gets injured, which we knew was going to happen, Sterling can do a job? Yeah, I mean, bro, it's crazy. Like, I don't care about this team like that, bro. This team, I'm not going to go like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to defend this club, this team through thick and thin. This team has not done anything that I've seen the legends do, bro. 89. Yeah, I'm saying winning a league double, going invincible. Like, who is this team that I have to undoubtedly give my undivided love to them? Based on what, bro? You ain't brought me the best years of my life, bro. Do you get me? Like those teams, yeah, people can say, yo, Hooks, the Invincibles, they never, but the Invincibles at least won us a Premier League, bro. You can actually defend and say, yo, listen, like, yeah, they didn't win the Champions League. Yes, they should have, to be fair. The quality was there. You know what I mean? Wenger failed in that aspect. But that team's actually got something substantial for me to be like, nah, that was a serious team, bro. I ain't going to let no one mug off that team. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't do that with this team. They fall short every single time. So how can I just be like, yo, undroppable?
This might be the year, Northside, though, man. This might be the year that something changes. Obviously, Hooks, I know you got a job, bro. Shout your thing out, though, man. Let the people know they can catch you.
Now, big up, man. Northside LDN, man. Big up to the both of you. Big up to Hooks. Big up to Cave. Big up, man. Make sure you lot are subscribing as well, man. Let's get him to 1,000 subs, man. Come on, man.
Halftime Hooks everywhere, man. You get it. Obviously, big up Northside. Still, remember, don't forget to call me up to the first team again real soon. You know them. I know you haven't shouted me out. You haven't shouted me in a minute. You know, I'm still Wanyeri trying to get them first team minutes. So
obviously, wait, hold on. Before I let you man run off quick, yeah, I'm gonna give you man a free floor. Yeah, Spurs last night. I know you man. You get me. I've been trying to keep quiet because I've been avoiding it, but I think the people deserve to hear you man's thoughts. Just quick.
All right, on a quick thing, yeah. By the way,
how can we get any worse, bro? Can it get any worse?
It's not even about getting any worse. You're just being Spurs. That's all it is. It's not about getting worse. You're just being Spurs. It just is what it is. And by the way, Bergvall scored a Puskas level goal. What a goal. What an amazing goal. If he doesn't win an award for that goal, I'll be surprised, innit? But it's not about getting worse. It just is what it is. It's who you are, mate. It's who you are, mate. Just accept it. Levy's a tramp. Yeah. But he's a tramp that I want to stay in his position because he keeps you lot as tramps. So, yeah, hold that. And I don't want any Spurs fan to ever chat to me again about Arsenal because you're nowhere near my team. Ever. I could live for another 60 years, die, reincarnate, live for another 100, die, reincarnate again, live for another 1,000 years, have like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of grandchildren. Yeah. You'll never see your club above mine, innit? So it is what it is. Hold that. Hope it gets better for you. Actually, no, tell a lie. I don't hope it gets better for you. You know what? Go support a different team because I want to see you be happy. You're not going to be happy over them sides. And that's just what it is. Big up the brothers, them. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Take it easy, Hooks, man.
Love. Listen, you man you man already know where your club's at. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. Listen, I'm more focused on my club, bro. Yeah, I'm saying that was it. Hooks being shameless. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on my club. My club's a mess, innit? You know what I mean? So I've given up, innit? You know what I'm saying? I just want the season to end. Real talk, I just want the season to end, bro. I'm done with it.
I don't blame you. I Northside, you know what? We can agree on that. Like, I want my season to be over. Deji needs to come and answer for his crimes. You know what I'm saying? Deji, if you're watching this, Deji, bro, I'm going to shout you. You need to come and answer for your crimes, bro. Porro, bum. Most of these players are bums, and you know what? We was all talking about winning Europe, mate. We ain't winning shit. Do you know what I'm saying? We got man out here changing.
Bro, listen, I gotta go. I'm 15 minutes late for my life.
Do your thing. Do your thing, my brother. Take it easy, man. Big up Northside, man. Footy talks and that. Let me go through some of these comments, fam. Nah, Deji needs to come and answer for this, bro. Deji was talking about us winning the treble and that. He's taking a fucking piss, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We ain't winning shit. Got violated by Alphabet FC by diet version of Koulibaly. Facts. Quad talk. Yeah, man. Big up the man, them. But people, look, I'm gone as well, bruv. It's Friday night. I don't want to talk about Spurs. Plus, I got packing to do because I got a flight to catch in the morning. So, you lot, take it easy. Goodbye. God bless. Ange out. Levy out. Fuck Spurs.